Michael Walsh here at Norwell Farms. It's February the 7th and we're out here getting ready to, in anticipation of frost seeding some pasture, we are burning off the dead grass. So this all grew up obviously over the summer and died off, so we want to burn this off so that when we frost seed, the seed has good contact with the soil, get a good start that way. So we'll get this burned off. We tried it last week and there was too much snow, but looks like we got a good start on it today. So it's about 40 degrees, kind of breezy today. We're supposed to have a lot of rain on Thursday, so wanted to get this done today. So this is what we're doing. This is the next step in preparing our pasture. This line here is the tree line, and that's where we're going to have the rams and the billy goat and the llama. This will be part of their pasture. Well, it's still a little bit too wet. We got some spots here that burnt, but I have to keep using fuel oil to keep it going. The wind's from the right direction, but it's just a little bit too wet today to keep it going. So I used all the fuel oil I brought, so I got to go get some more. And we'll go to the north field up there. There's some branches piled up. There's about 6 piles of branches that were pretty dry when we stacked them up. So I get those started. To be a good day to burn those. So we'll go up there and see what we can do up there. Okay, we're up here at the north field. There's 3 piles there, one here, one over there. Big long one over there. So got some fuel oil. Have to have a little igniter, accelerant to get it started, but once it starts it should burn pretty good. So we're going to give it a shot here and see how it goes. Alright, we've got it ignited, got a little start. We'll see how it goes. It's not a real dense pile, but I'm hoping once it heats up it'll keep going. So we'll see how it burns. Yeah, it's not going to burn today. This pile is too green. I thought it might. I thought it was mostly dead saplings, but we're going to have to let them set probably a year. Let it dry out really good. I put fuel oil in there, and there's really good breeze today, so if that were dry it should be blazing by now, and it's not. This is the second pile I put on. The other one's over there, and as you can see it's just smoldering, so it's too windy, or not too windy, it's just the piles are too green yet. So we'll just have to let these set. We'll go ahead and frost seed in between the piles here and let it go for another year, maybe 2, and then we'll burn it off then. So I'm going to hang around till I'm sure this is out. Then I got to go up to the barn and take some measurements. I'm going to start lining the inside of the barn where the livestock will be, start that project this week. So I'll show you what we're going to do up there. Okay, we're in the barn. What we need to do is, you can see this is the post, and then there's the siding up there, and then there's a lining, particle board lining on the inside of that. But what we need to do is line this, because if the goats hit that real hard, see, that kind of gives a little bit. So we want to protect that. So we're going to take these 2x4s, and there's probably some 2x3s there, but anyway, that's the lumber that was, left over from the barn, and we're going to use that, and we'll put it. We're going to use 4x8 sheets, 4 feet by 8 foot sheets of plywood. We'll line this with 3 2x4s, one up here, one midway, and then one just above the bottom there, and then we'll affix the plywood to the 2x4s, and that'll support it. And we'll do that from here over to the corner, from this corner to that corner, and then we'll go over 30 feet over to about where, let's see, 1 2 3 4, right where that white paper is on that white PVC thing sticking up. That's 30 feet. So we want to line all of that. And then also we need to line from here over to that post over there, along there. And then we're going to have a fence down through the middle of the barn here to keep them over in this section. This is the section we're going to use for lambing and kidding. We'll keep them in here. Most of the year they'll be outside, but in the winter they have their lambs and kids. We'll have them in here. And like I say, at the end down there where the door is, there will be a 10 by 10 office. It'll be 10 feet high. And then from the edge of that office all the way along here, 10 feet high, there's going to be a loft or a mezzanine, and we'll store the hay and the straw up there. And then over the office, we're going to have some storage for, things from the house that you'd normally keep in the garage. We'll just store it out here. So eventually the hay will not be stored on the ground. It'll be up, like I say, the mezzanine is going to be about 10 feet tall. So be up probably midway between those, probably about that height right there. And we'll store it up there. So anyway, that's the plan. I'm going to order the plywood, and then later this week I hope to come out and start putting the 2x4s up and get ready to put the plywood up. So thanks for tuning in. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Ring the little bell so that you'll be notified of any new videos. And please hit the like button. That helps us more than you know. So thanks again for joining us at Norwell Farm.